Okay, so we're gonna go over Kage shield stab with down air. So the good thing about this is if you first try, let me make sure he stands back up before I do it again. But let's create a save state. So what I want to go over is look at his hitboxes and hurtboxes. So one, almost all characters, their hurtbox actually don't have their feet, so it's actually not really recommended to aim at the feet. You can actually look at their ankles. So Falco, it's actually where his ankles are. So you're trying to aim at the heel of their foot or their ankle, but you want to start the Dair from where his tail feathers are. You can actually see right there where they're protruding out. Those ones at the tip aren't quite hurt boxes, but if you aim for a little bit past it, where his shoulders are, so you kind of see his shoulders and his tail actually have overlapping hitboxes. That's actually where you want to start the Dair. You want to start the Dair around the area where his shoulder is, and then input the L cancel when you get towards his tail. That way you don't miss it. With Ganon's Dair hitbox, boom, you can see it's skinnier on the front. You have the 3 overlapping circles. The ones on the front has a lot less hit, so you can actually see a lot of times why Ganon on the front, I mean, you have to kind of, not in terms of Jigglypuff rest per se, but you kind of have to get pretty close. You kind of actually have to be to the point where you're touching the character, like you can actually move them with your hurt box. That's actually like kind of how close you want to be at, especially with the Dair that's coming out. You kind of have to want to be in that space right there, just like that. Yeah, throw out the Dair super late, and with the back hitbox, you can actually see just how much it actually covers. That's actually insane. So with that in slow-mo, there it is. The one on the back, I would definitely use that if you have the spacing down for it. You kind of, it almost looks like right here. Looks like where your ankles and his ankle touches. That's where the spacing that you want to be at. If you have your back facing towards him. Ta-da! My ankle's touching his ankle, and there it is. It's kind of crazy, but it's also harder to hit in terms of spacing, especially when you're trying to do this, you know, on the fly, trying to like this and be fancy. It's more so, boom, what it looks like from this point of view. But I would say just aim for where their neck and shoulders are, is when you throw out the Dair, but you kind of have to drift in a little bit towards them, towards the center, in between both the legs. That way you actually get more of a chance to stab them. So this is, boom.